there's a loophole. You just have to register as a shipping service and not a transport. You might want to rethink that.
Stuff living here. Come on your own terms. You have a nice day now.
I really don't understand why Weston can't rein in his brother a little. How much are we going to lose on this brewing nonsense? Well, no, not as such. I mean, the business is doing just fine, but it could be doing even better. Those knuckleheads have so much God-given talent, and I just wish they used it better. Well, there is. The stakes are huge. With further R&D on IntelliWheat, the entire settled systems could benefit. Surely that's worth some less than savory solutions. Exactly. Henry's pet project is tied to market perception. His beer, annoyingly, is really good. But if we could make a bad batch, terrible, really, his margins are tight enough he might be forced to throw in the towel. My husband put his foot down and hasn't risked our core business on this. If Henry loses money here, it'll only be from his pet project. The next big batch of beer is almost done brewing in our factory. You just need to find a way to break in without getting caught by the guard and tamper with it somehow. Then just wait a day or so and see how the batch goes over at the Stone Root Inn. Do that, and I'll pay you handsomely. That's the last I'll talk of this.
You really going through with it?
I get tired of being ordered around. I want to be my own boss.
But list, that's like walking a tightrope without a safety net.
I come from a line of farmers, good ones, too. I just need a patch of land, the right lady, and we could make a good life.
Minute warning.
Needle mosquito, Mom.
Needle mosquito?
It means cool, Mom. Duh.
Aquila's a good place to raise the family.
a lot more fun if you hadn't lost the ball.
Any damage?
No, just some.
Garrett's are coming in nice.
Still have some. What's stopping?
Hardly walk to stuff though, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll go. We'll go.
Just need to find a time.
Kate, hold up.
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to arrest me for
So,
public
Henry's new batch?
indecency.
How'd it go
She'll be a
over?
terror when she grows up.
I know you like Henry, but
What?
I feel
There's
for the
something
folk
wrong?
in the stretch.
seems
Try and
like
give a
it
credit or
tasted
two to the
off.
low house when I'm able.
Really off.
Hello.
Gladys said it was fine. Then she dumped her whole glass on the floor when she thought I wasn't looking.
Any vacancies on your crew?
No.
I don't think we should carry him.
No more than the average crew person's salary.
Our regulars have stopped ordering his old stuff too.
Why is that?
I'll break the news to Henry.
Hey, hold on. I never said that was my final offer. I hear ya. You got yourself a deal. What's my assignment? Be there soon. I just need to grab a few things first.
Hey, I heard you had gun laws.
Weston needs to get his brother We only use robots for farming. Surely something happened to Henry's beer? That's terrible. So terrible. But I'm sure I know nothing about it. Here's some credits for delivering the news. I expect that's the last I'll be seeing of you.
Nobody's allowed outside the city walls after nightfall.
The finest folk in the settled systems make their home right. Aquila City truly is the jewel. The core is the oldest district and represents the original settlement dating back to the days of Solomon Coe. The descendants of the original settlers still make their home there today. Frank's just the latest owner of the old Hassanove Manor, and he's the worst, simply the worst. But it's been a problem since the Hassanove family ran out of heirs. There's an old wrong the Cartwrights have been trying to right for decades. And hence, well, I need help. I was right to talk to you about this. The last Hassanove was Sahar. Sad tale there. By all accounts, when she lost her last grandchild around 40 years ago, well, it broke her. She packed up and just plain left the estate. Built some farm far from Aquila City and the protection of its walls. It didn't take long before the Ashta overran the farm, and just like that, no more Hassanoves. A lot of folks thought the same. So I need someone to go to the old Sahar farm, brave the Ashta, and see if she left a will. I swear I'll honor her wishes. Aquila owes her family that much. And if it happens to kick Mr. Big Shot out of the core, well, that'll be a bonus. You are a blessing. Sahar's farm is elsewhere on the planet. If you can't handle Ashta, please just don't go. I don't want this whole sordid story to have more tragedy. Be careful, and look out for yourself.
Always a pleasure, Captain.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
Aquila City is lucky that Hope Tech still deals with them after the reception I've gotten. I come here offering business, employment opportunities, and they practically spit in my face. That's right on the money there. So Ron Hope assigns me to Aquila City, and I'm excited, right? Could be a plum assignment. But I need a place to sleep here. So I bought some prime real estate for me and my girl. And damn it, you'd think I plowed through a sacred burial site. Listen, I'm not the one selling some priceless historical manor. That's not on me. And don't forget the damned realtor. Thanks for hearing me out. Hope you have a better day than I've had. Who the who? Wait. Hassanov. You mean the family that owned this manor? Oh, hell. Elias Cartwright. That man's always had it out for me. My credits are as good as anyone else around here. I got a business proposition. 10,000 credits, and I take that alleged will off your hands. No questions asked. Suit yourself. But there's no way Elias Cartwright or any of those other core snobs will offer you anything close.
So you sold 3 pickups today?
Yeah, might get some more on the back end. Your casserole sealed the deal.
Don't you need to wait for the contract to be signed?
This ain't the UC. We shook hands and the deal's done. Should have the contract signed tomorrow.
My cousin works for Deimos, and he says the approval process for a big deal can take months.
That's life under the boot for you. Business keeps going this good, and it'll make dealing with these pretentious core jerks worth it.
I really like it here. I just wish the people in the city were a little nicer.
Like I said, be careful. I'd rather you... You got it! That's wonderful! But Blake Aldwell... Well, let me think back. There was a Blake. Might be we can track him or any surviving kin down. I'll get my lawyer on this. Frank Langston's in for a rude surprise. And we can maybe see a Hassanov return back to the core. They helped make the Freestar Collective. If they have living heirs, well, it's more than I could have hoped for. You've more than earned this. You've done the city a great service.
Get lost, I have a job to do.
Have a good one.
Hey there, friend. Need something? Duels Goods has a full line of equipment and accessories.
Now, James, I don't want you to get upset, but Administrator Bayou came by while you were out.
Oh, yeah? His Majesty decided to come down from his throne and walk amongst us peasants? What did he want?
He said he wanted to personally thank us for our contributions to the city and hopes for our continued support. I'm sorry.
Our contributions? Those taxes we pay are a sham, so he can line his ivory trade tower with another layer of gold.
Oh, yeah. Those specs.
Hi. Welcome to Arbron.
Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Welcome to Ryujin Industries. Can I help you? You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, just let me know. And hopefully I have some answers. Oh wow, you're serious? Well, Ryujin is the tech industry leader in the settled systems, mostly known for neuroamps, which exploded on the scene about 15 years ago. Other than that, our products include operating systems, security, various quality of life improvements for the home. We're like a full package. If you really want more info, I'd recommend reading up at one of the kiosks. They've got this company's entire history listed. At least the history they want you to know. Imogene Salzo is my idol. She's ruthless, but still knows how to behave around everyday people, if you know what I mean. She's probably next in line to take over for Ularu Chen, head of operations here, which would be a godsend considering Chen has no filter and loves to speak her mind. No one loves brutal honesty that much. Between you and me, I think Imogene is about done with the whole process. You won't believe the people we've been getting. I heard the hiring algorithm Yuko made approved all applicants. And of course Yuko bailed when interview time hit. It's technically her job. And Imogene is furious. Good. Let's not keep Imogene waiting too long. And the offer still stands if you need someone to show you the way. Of course, follow me. This current floor we're on is the main operations level. It's where the grunt work happens for this department. Research, data entry, more busy work than you can stand. Most of the people here are technicians that report to Yuko, but there's a handful of operatives that report to Imogene.
It's about that special project.
waiting for more info. As usual.
Make it quick. I have a deadline.
And here we are. Good luck in there. I'll probably see you on your way out.
That's quite the spacesuit. I'd be impressed if this wasn't a job interview. Have a seat. Don't tell me you're intimidated by a little office chair. All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently our algorithm felt you were a decent match. So let's get this started. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries? An excellent question, but enthusiasm can only take you so far. We don't operate on passion alone here, we look for skill. Which brings me to my next question. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this? I can't help but wonder if that's why you're here today and not behind bars, considering your track record. And yes, of course we know you have one. Yuko's algorithm at least hasn't failed us there. Your past is not a concern, for now. Just know that we have ways of keeping an eye on you around here. How motivated are you to succeed? All in, huh? At least that's an attitude we can work with here. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in? Well, you've certainly come to the right place for that. Considering your education, I'm sure you could reasonably find a place in that department. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period, of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right away. I'd hurry if I were you. Some people can get really sensitive about their beverage temp. We all start somewhere. Think of it as a matter of convenience for today. You're right here, and I need a coffee order picked up. Otherwise, believe me, we have enough people that easily volunteer for the task. I'm sure they'd think it's a way to get noticed or stay relevant. Next time I see you, that coffee better be here.
If my shift goes long again, that girl is gonna kill me. Hello.
Hi. Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you? Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new. What happened to Tomo? Did he finally get that promotion?
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soulless suit they got to replace me.
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ularu Chen, just to get replaced by this nobody? Hearing that ad should have been the first sign they were gonna get rid of me. I bet Ularu was just waiting for the moment to hire you. And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. Believe me, it's either you or me. You want to talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed. Don't make me laugh. I pull this trigger, you're dead. You act like you're better than me. You're not. Do I look like I care about what you want? Looks like I'll be doing Ryujin one last favor after all! You're dead!
Well, that just made my day more interesting. Look, I don't want any trouble, but I'd get fired if I didn't call security to get this body out of here. So I'd head back to Ryujin ASAP and let Miss Salza know if I were you. Long as you do, you've got nothing to worry. I better do this right. I don't want Yuko breathing down my neck about it.
I hope that coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup? Good answer, and the one I was hoping for since we learned of the incident before your return. Your handling of the Tomo situation has caught some attention, and we'd like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. So, congratulations, you've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right? Of course. We believe in risk versus reward here. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far? In any case where a threat to success is established, one of us is sent out to create a more desired outcome. This may be through a conversation or presenting some new information. It's all very situational, as you'll soon see. Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
What is it? I've got my eye on you. It's quiet up here.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is. Terra Brew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend to develop the Tranquility brand. Current projections are set to surpass Terra Brew within the next 5 years. Tea talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up. Which, from the sound of it, might be often. We'll see. We've yet to have an operative with a perfect record. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
So, fetching coffee 1 minute, and junior operative the next. Gamden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work together much, but as part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around. Yeah, it's always nice to put names to faces. And we rarely see most of the operatives around here. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions. Please do. It's easy to get wrapped up in the bad if that's all you see. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go. Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you. That depends on your actions going forward. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse. Let's hope your best is good enough.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, head of marketing and public relations. Likewise. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be? Yeah, that's what they all say. Just know that one screw up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job. That doesn't surprise me. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We have reason to believe that our friends at KeltCorp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now. My words exactly. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers. Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at KeltCorp getting suspicious. When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there. Here's the data slate. Good luck.
Tom's kept pestering me about his damn missing slate. Like security's got time to track something like that.
You deserve the best.
Back off. That's an order, not a suggestion.
Welcome to Calvin, the Settled Systems premier. Commander.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days. Spreading like a virus through the settled
No, I
systems.
don't have time for this.
Like
Talk to my secretary if you need something. Are you supposed to be here? More like one of those months. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to Terrible right now.
I'll go with you.
Another day, another shift.
Okay. Hello.
Can't talk, I've got a deadline coming up.
Ever run to spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away at the leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them scouring through old labs and facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down. Neon security, you're under arrest! I can't remember if I already searched you. I must have, right? Let's go back to the stage.
Okay, now I've seen everything.
You're out there a lot, right? In space?
Look at you. Now hold on. You're home away from home, here on Neon.
Our trained and certified physicians are qualified.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing
Newell's Goods. We have everything you need.
So much work to do. Shouldn't you be on assignment somewhere?
This report isn't bad, but you're going to need more supporting evidence. Imogene's a stickler for details.
don't wander into any restricted areas.
If Alexis asks about me, I am not here.
I know what you mean, but that's your missing piece right there.
Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it go? Anything to report? I heard you made quite the scene in the trade tower. Something I explicitly told you we wanted to avoid. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup crews. You get my drift. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand. Lucky for you, there'll be no docks in pay today. Just try to be more careful in the future. Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing. One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company. Good. This one should be easy to pull off. Laredo has their own building, unlike KeltCorp, so at least there's only a single layer of security to deal with. Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that'll cast the perfect negative light on our friends at Laredo. Now, get going.
You ever hear that one about the
I heard Mr. Wright was gonna be
Aquila's one of the oldest cities in the settled systems.
There's not enough to do around here.
If you're looking to browse, you're in the wrong spot. Sales floor is downstairs.
on the tip of my tongue.
I don't know.
If you're wondering what that smell is,
And accessories for all your hectic needs. Package.
So much work to do.
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Is it done? Excellent. I'll let Ularo know that we can start moving forward with our negotiations. Now, I think it's time to examine a different set of skills. Nice to see I haven't worn you out yet. Your next assignment is to find a security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard. And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon. Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands. A security chief isn't going to give the time of day to just anybody. A nice suit should do the trick. Or, who knows, some operatives are known to have a security guard uniform or two in their closet they can rely on. Just be careful. Getting caught could mean a mess, and cleanup isn't cheap. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that keycard without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Anything I can help you with? Need some work done? Sure thing. We'll get it fixed.
you know, if you go out there with no helmet on, your head will totally explode. True story.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
How you doing? Well, let's see now. I joined up in 2292, so that'd be 38 years now? Damn. Hard to believe, now that I think about it. Almost 40 years. There ain't been many Rangers who served that long, I can promise you that. Oh, thank you kindly. I've enjoyed the work, and I'm proud to serve. I suppose I don't think much about it, but when I stop to count the years, well, they sure do add up.
type of weapon combat tech won't make?
Pardon?
Excuse me?
There's simply too much to do to allow me to just stand about conversing with you. I apologize.
You know, there are more couriers coming and going from this place than patients most of the time. Guess that's a good thing.
You sure you don't even think about trying anything? I got my eye on you.
I have performed a cursory scan of your vital signs. You are currently, I am not permitted to appear, dehydrated. I suggest immediate ingestion of a moderate quantity of water. Warning, this unit is not suited for addressing
It's encouraging to know that every case we cure here likely means dozens or hundreds.
Something to report? You have a nice day now. This wing is contracted out to a private business. It's not open to the general public, not even standard clinic staff. In the secure wing? No. But from what I understand, someone's paying to keep it that way. No one knows what's going on back there. Hey, I don't make the assignments. I got a boss, and this is where I was told to waste my time. You didn't hear this from me. Those ecliptic mercenaries? The factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both. That's why they give them a wide berth. Ask me, those murdering assholes should be blasted into space dust. What?
How you doing? Well, you'd be guessing correctly. Even if there was some kind of trouble, which there almost never is, Freestar Security would handle that. Truth is, this post is what you might call. Ever since the clinic came under Freestar Collective control, I reckon it's to...
This place is a far cry from Kila City. That's for sure.
Yes?
Yes. What?
Just keep it. Gotta call. Someone's power can go now.
Mm-hmm. Good luck out there.
Can't wait till I can rotate out of here.
Last few errors, or I'm just a computer guy. You need medical help, you'd better talk to someone else. Well, yeah, somebody has to. It's great medical care, but not the latest in support tech. Funding only goes so far, and most of it's prioritized for keeping patients alive. And there's still a lot of outdated UC tech behind the walls that needs interfacing, so I stay plenty busy. Well, then I'd be out of a job, wouldn't I? You're not entirely wrong, though. But someone would have to convince Dr. Darvish it was a priority, and I gave up on that effort years ago. Oh, you're not familiar? I'll give you the quick version. UC built the station back in 2194. It was outside of their established territory, which caused a bit of a disagreement and a bit of a war. And after what I think most people would agree was much too long a period of time, the war ends. One of the terms was the station was handed over to the Freestar Collective. I wasn't there, but it sounds like one of those situations where both sides claim they won, but the reality was that no one did. So since then, the clinic's been under Freestar Collective control. Over 100 years now, I think. Over time, it started to focus more on weird things people picked up on all sorts of planets and space expeditions, became known for it, and now focuses on it almost exclusively. And here we are today, carrying on that work. Actually makes me feel kind of proud when I lay it all out like that. Have a good one.
Hey. You need anything, just say the word. One of the docs will get you right as rain in no time. Are you the courier? You're not really supposed to be back here. You can just drop the delivery off by the docking port and someone will take care of it. Well, then you won't have Dr. Darvish breathing down your neck at least. But, well, we're not really set up for having folks just milling about in here. It is a medical facility, after all. If you could just do your best to steer clear of the doctors while they work and not interrupt things, I'd really appreciate it. And if you need anything, I'm right here, okay? Well, I wouldn't really say we work together. It just happens to be in the same place. He has his job keeping the peace. I have mine keeping this place running. Truth be told, I think it might drive one or both of us a little crazy if we actually work together. But I do appreciate being able to see him every day, even if it's just to pop over to his office and say hello or share a meal. It's nice. Oh, sometimes, sure. Somebody walks in or is dragged in with something we haven't seen before. You best believe it's all hands on deck. Have to find out if it's lethal or contagious, or both. It can be, yes. But we've all learned to live with it. If we didn't do this, who knows how many lives would be lost. It's harder on the newer folks, that's for sure. You take that Dr. Salvato, nice man, but he's a little on the skittish side. He's a good doctor, but just needs a little more confidence, you know? Oh, aren't you a dear? No, he'll do just fine. He just needs some time. Actually, now that we're talking about this, I wanted to do something nice for him. Give him a little pick-me-up. I overheard something about a meal he hadn't had in a long time. Thought maybe if I could deliver one to him, it'd be a nice gesture. You think you could help with that? Aren't you just the sweetest? You know that Don's Roost restaurant in New Atlantis? The fancy one? Dr. Salvato was talking about the synth liver pate. Said he'd never forget it. You bring me a plate and I'll make sure we brighten up his day.
Need to make sure those samples get disposed of.
You lost? No loitering. Now move it.
Unless this is about the clinical trials I scheduled for later in the year, you may wish to speak to someone else.
If you're thinking about going into medicine, just be really sure before you commit to it. Really sure.
You appear dehydrated. I suggest immediate ingestion of a moderate quantity of water.
Hold it right there. You're under arrest.
You're coming with us. We'll be taking any...
Sure, we get the occasional bar fight.
I don't want to hear any complaints. Keep an eye on your valuables. Can't protect your own.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authority? Okay, no problem. I'm sure you can find something you'll... should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
You know, I went to chef school. This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
Mind your step. No loitering. Now move it. Don't even think about trying anything. To make sure those samples get disposed of.
Hello. I shall resume.
I got my eye on you. You sure you belong here? You want to do this the hard way?
This unit is not suited for addressing mental health concerns.
Officers, falling back!
What? You had your chance! You're dead meat!
Don't be stupid! Stop! Stop!
By the authority of the Freestar Collective, stand down! Why do I always get the dumb ones?
Star Collect to space. Hold while we scan your ship. All right, we're done. Have a good time in Neon.
Rev jump complete. Nice jump. Right on target.
Approaching ship. You've entered Free Star Collect to space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete.
Interested in URAMs? Welcome to the Ryujin Industry. Here, have a look. Take care. Hey there.
Harry.
Yes? What? You need help with something? Yeah? And I need a raise. Still, I'm not handing over this. I thought I made myself clear. Maybe I can make an exception. Well, you certainly look like an authority figure. Fine. The key's yours. Just remember to bring it back or I'm reporting you. If they haven't rushed me back.
I got them.
Goods has a full line of equipment.
So much work to do.
What is it?
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
I heard you'd exercised that creative license, only not the way I'd hoped. Got that key card for me? I think of security the same way too, but don't let Dalton know I said that. Overall, not bad for a novice. Well, except for your little incident, that'll cost you. Incidents aside, I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better. Good. It's time for a change. This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for 2 reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon. I thought that might spark interest. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd. And Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails. That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergies Executive Director Zola Adisa and their financial manager Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points. Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them a gentle nudge in our direction. The Infinity Ltd. Rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting. Exactly. And that incompetence will be enough for them to further question this deal. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it? If you think you can do better, you're welcome to it. I suppose I can even provide you with a small allowance. Just keep in mind, business attire is preferred, club attire would be second to help blend in. Business executives aren't going to take advice from just anyone. Show up looking like an Ebbside street rat or mercenary for hire, and you're lucky if they'll even acknowledge you. I bet you are. Just remember, don't let the Astral Lounge distract you too much.
Special project we're working on for Miss Salzo?
What are you doing? Don't mention that out here. Come on, let's talk some real
Can I help you?
If only there were more hours in the day.
Equipment and accessories.
No problem.
From cuts, scrapes, to dislocated limbs. You're fine. Live your best life. We'll be here when you're ready. Our certified technicians will quickly and painlessly alter your
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
I used to be an actuary.
Take it easy.
Neon security! Get back here! Freeze! Neon security! Smart move. Now.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts. All over the
Yes? What do you want? By all means, feel free to... We're done here.
All these years, and Bayou hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business. As do you. Tell me, you don't happen to work for Infinity Ltd., do you? Got something against Infinity, I take it. I'd love to hear your reasons why. That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have... However, it does match some of my own research. Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider detail. Look, it was nice meeting you, and I quite enjoyed our little talk.
but it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I head into this person. See you around.
Nothing like summer aurora to take the edge off.
I'm sorry. Do I know you? Conversation it is. Besides, I intend to take full advantage of this business trip. That would be infinity. Risky, you say? Cheap is a word quantum synergy should never be associated with. I believed our team had thoroughly researched infinity, but your comment gives me pause. Their instability was cited as a pain, however, and Drexler has a surprising conversation. I suppose the old saying, it seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. Thank you for the...
Hi! Having fun?
Go and get yourself a drink. It's time to party.
We have plenty of Aurora on hand for your enjoyment. Of course, and what name is... It just so happens I spoke to Miss Harder, so how... Perhaps it depends. You know what? I like you. I suppose I can reduce the fee for a replacement. Of course. Here's your key.
Another couple of...
Teller machines. Galbank ATMs.
Be careful if you run into those.
Here in Neon, you live in the rarest life for all your daily adventures from the mundane to the death.
I've heard some single predators can
So come on in to the prayer.
If only there were more hours in the day.
There's always work to be done. Pace yourself, but make it a fast one. You're interrupting me. I doubt that. I check my... If time is money... No, I suppose. And since you clearly have bandwidth to spare, maybe you can help me... Good. I pay for the occasional... I need you. Then we have an agreement. Discarded item. If you can manage... Contractually, yes, but normally I do a good job of setting this incident as you were.
Ready to report? Well, that could have gone better. Getting caught for stealing? It hardly seems worth it. I hope those aren't famous last words, but most importantly, you've created a bit of drama where Bayou is concerned. Ularu's gone to smooth things over, which means favors will be owed. We have a decent backlog of assignments, so you'll have plenty of chances to get back into good graces. This next one isn't as high profile and more under the radar, so it'll be a nice change of pace. Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate food chain. Some call it retaliation, but we like to think of it as tough love. Most corporations live and die by public perception. Trusted products lead to a good reputation, which leads to profits. And, like it or not, we're all here for the profits. Your assignment is to plant an ARC device. The ARC will allow us to frame our competitor for gross negligence and tank the public's perception. ARC stands for Assault, Reprogram, Corrupt. We think of it as a multi-tool of sorts. The ARC locates hard wiring and manipulates the information current being sent back and forth. Depending on the situation, it's designed to do all sorts of things, but inevitably, they all result in malfunction. You can call it what you like, but most importantly, it's your next assignment. Nice to see you don't need any extra motivation. Not all of our operatives are thrilled with the idea of these assignments. And I know you've heard this before, but take care to not get caught. We don't want to give any room for authorities to suspect foul play.